Well, good morning, everybody, and as you can see, we are standing beside the West Lafayette Community Pool here, and with me today is Sue Mattern. She is our pool master. She is the wet person extraordinaire when it comes to making sure that this wonderful amenity is treated as well as it could be, and that it once again provides an essential service to our citizenry. And the reason why we're here is for yet another wonderful and exciting episode of Fun with the Mayor. Give me a little history about this pool. I know it's getting up there in years. It's kind of been around here for a while.
Yeah, next summer we're going to celebrate our 50th year, and it's really hard to believe when you look at the facility. It has been very well maintained. The Parks Department has really kept up with all the repairs that's needed, safety features, the latest in ADA, American with Disabilities Act, fixtures and things, so we're state of the art.
Well, here, this is actually the deep end.
Yes.
And again, I remember when I was a kid, there was actually a 12-foot high diving board. What happened with that?
Well, because of safety issues and the depth of the actual water tank where you enter, the water depths weren't high or deep enough to accommodate a 12-foot entry. So we've just gone with the two lower boards, which seems to be working just fine. Safety-wise, we're looking good.
Okay, once again, this pool is soon turning 50 years old. The presumption is that a pool is basically a waterproof structure that holds water. You fill it, then everybody can swim, but that really couldn't be any further from the truth. Is that correct?
That's part of it, but there's a lot of calibration and chemicals and, training lifeguards. I mean, to keep it safe and to keep it running for as many years as it has, there has to be a plan. And so, filtration, circulation, sanitation, those are the three main things, because if we don't have clean, healthy water, we can't have anybody in the water.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and do a quick walk? Maybe we can have a little view of what goes on the inside as well.
All right, I'd love to show you around. This particular pool is 250,000 gallons. We also have a training pool with 6,000 gallons of water, and a wading pool or baby pool with a fountain that's 1,000 gallons of water. The water circulates every 6 hours as long as the filter's all working properly. We've got a mechanical room that's got the filter and a pulsar feeding system. We have a state-of-the-art Beck system, so everything's kind of electronic. It feeds automatically as long as everything's been calibrated properly.
Very good. Now again, this pool in and of itself is safe. However, when we finally get citizens here and people start doing what they need to do, you have assistants that ensure that the folks that are here are going to be well looked after. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have a staff that each lifeguard has American Red Cross training, which is about 32 plus hours of training with lifeguarding, CPR for the professional rescuer, AED training, and first aid. Then once they arrive on site and are hired, we also offer in-services that kind of account for the things that are specific to our facility.
Excellent, excellent. One thing we want to make sure is that even though this is beautiful, it also has a potential risk if people aren't careful, correct?
Water is not our natural environment, and every day you're putting your life in our hands, basically. So our public has been very well educated. They come to us, they're cooperative. Safety is always our #1 priority, and we can't take full responsibility for it. It's everybody's job. So we educate them, and they seem to comply.
Very good, very good. All right, why don't we go ahead and walk around to the end. Let's go look at that ADA, that piece of ADA equipment. And then, do you mind if I get in?
Not at all. No, the water is really beautiful today.
Okay, now my intent, I plan on doing a double, maybe even a triple Lindy.
Triple
off
Lindy?
the would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay, we only have the depth.
Let me get my rescue tube.
Okay, off we go. Okay, welcome back, folks. After that brief interlude, we're continuing on with our pool segment of Fun with the Mayor. And with me today, I have Leah, one of our pool employees. So what actually does being the manager of our pool actually mean?
I take care of the chemicals throughout the day when Sue leaves. I make sure the staff has everything that they need. I make sure that they have plenty of water. They're in the shade with the sun umbrellas. Make sure the public also knows the rules and everything. Just make sure everything runs smoothly and safely.
Okay, if you would please, could you tell me what the rules are, please?
Well, there's no toys allowed. You have to go off forwards, off the walls, and off the diving boards. Of course, there's no diving in the shallow end because that's a safety hazard. And no running. That's the big one we get most of the times. Is kids getting so excited they want to go to the board and they just take off running.
Okay, Leah, here we have some devices here that are obviously serve a very specific purpose to help protect our public. Why don't you just go ahead and kind of point and talk?
Well, this is called the shepherd's crook. It stands extremely long and it can be used to help reach people in the water. It would mostly be used in the case if for some reason someone that wasn't lifeguard trained could reach and help, because you never want to get in the water to save someone. You want to reach for them first. That way they don't pull you under as well. Since our lifeguards are all trained, they would go off the chair instead of reaching for a pole. But it's here just in case. It sits over there on that side of the pool. The blue pole in front of it, the smaller one, is also a reaching pole that stays behind the lifeguards' chairs, also for the kind of the same purpose, just backup equipment if needed. The backboard, of course, most people know what a backboard looks like. Has straps to make sure if someone were to get a spinal injury that their like spine and everything would be safe. It wouldn't be damaged, therefore it would keep them from being paralyzed, hopefully. The ring buoy is another reaching device. It can be used to throw and then reel them back in, just in case for some reason someone didn't want to get in the water to save someone. Yet again, lifeguards will always go off the chair. It's just the safest, quickest way to get someone. And then the fanny pack has our breathing device in it, gloves in case that they were needed for blood prevention, things like that, and then Band-Aids.
Okay, very good, very good. And again, everybody that works here is trained in the use of these things?
Everyone is trained in every device. We have in-services to make sure that they stay trained and they remember how to use them, just so we practice and make sure everyone's safe.
Oh, very good, very good. And as mayor, I am so proud that you guys are doing all this stuff. It really does make me feel very, very secure. All right. Okay, we're back here again with Sue Mattern, I shall call you the pool master. Is that cool?
That works for me.
But the fact of the matter is that we do take the care of our pool and our citizens very seriously. You know, we can joke about it here on Fun with the Mayor, but it is a very serious business. And I'm very grateful that you guys have such a highly trained and highly qualified staff. I mean, Leah did a great job. Along with the pool comes certain structures. First off, what are the hours of operation of our pool?
Well, we open towards the end of May, right after school lets out. The very first day school lets out, we open. We have a splash bash to kick off the season, and then we stay open. We'll be open this year until August 10th.
Again, I'm going on memory here. There used to be, when I was a kid, you could swim for about 50 minutes and then the whistles would blow. And all the kids would have to get out, and then the adults would come in. Do we still do that?
Yeah, the 10-minute break, it's pretty standard to a lot of swimming pools. It gives the, well, first of all, it gets the young kids out of the pool, maybe a chance to use the bathroom, get hydrated, reapply sunscreen, and it also gives the adults an opportunity to swim without kids like being barnacles on them. And it also gives our guards a chance to get off chair, go in, get out of the sun, reapply sunscreen, get hydrated, and repeat.
Okay, a few myths here, all right? First myth. When I was a little kid learning to swim here, I was told that if you have to go to the bathroom, you have to use the facility, because if you for some reason forget and use the bathroom in the pool, a red cloud will emanate from your body. Is that correct?
Oh, it's absolutely true. Yeah.
Red cloud fact, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Wrong answer. It's a good piece of equipment to have.
It's a great piece of equipment.
Just empowers us to provide even more service to our community, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We're here, welcome people with disabilities. Ladies lingerie.
How deep can I take this?
It will go within 10 inches of the bottom of the pool.
Okay. Okay, now I've got sound equipment with me, so I'm not going to go any deeper. How far around can I go? Okay, now comes the scene that you've all been waiting for. I have a perfectly flat surface here, virgin water in which to go ahead and practice my breaststroke. So stand by, mare down.
Remember,
it's been a while since I've jumped into this pool, and obviously you've got the appropriate life-saving instruments in the event that I don't come back out.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, now again, the last time I jumped into here, that water was practically over my head. How do I enter the water so I don't break my kneecaps?
You're going to do a compact jump. Your knees are flexed, flat-footed, and just kind of give and collapse as you enter.
Okay, is the water really cold?
No, it's beautiful. It's about 82 degrees today.
Okay, all right. And we have an objective panel of judges here. They're going to be actually scoring my entrance into the water. So we've got members of the media here. We've got, I believe it's the international media. We've got some representatives from the academic fields, I believe. Oh, is that, wait, is it, no, sorry, I thought that was the president. Apparently it's not. But ladies and gentlemen, here goes. It's
Bombs away.
Yeah, I got your bomb away. You ready? On 3.
2, 1. Woo! And how's it feel?
This is awesome. This is awesome.
David Bediah taught him this dive.
It's the triple Lindy.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready? Take all the concentration you have.
Well, he got the entry and he got the big splash at the end, but I'm not sure about the in-between part. John, you are a stitch. You really are.
I know. You can grow old, but you never have to grow up.
No, and you know that's kind of a philosophy of the Parks Department too. We take fun seriously, but you know what?
Hey.
Got to keep it fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You know, as I've always tried to say, you know, if my staff can do it, I can do it too. So, once again, the mayor of West Lafayette is all wet. But I would not have been able to do this without the assistance of Sue Mattern, our pool master. Correct?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
It's
You
a
do.
compliment.
Well, you guys do a great job here. This is one of our more popular amenities within the city of West Lafayette, and we would be lost without you. So, ladies and gentlemen, having said all that, this is John Dennis signing off after yet another fun and entertaining episode of Fun with the Mayor.
Well, I just want to remind everybody to always wear their sunscreen. And stay hydrated.
Amen. We have a shallow end, we have a deep end. We have a Luna moth. This is a Luna moth. Look at the dovetails on this thing. This thing is phenomenal. When I was a little kid in 7th grade, we had to do these bug collections. This was like manna from heaven. This is awesome. Oh my God, if I had a pocket, I'd put this thing in there. But instead, I shall return it back to nature. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first off, Muscle Beach.
Ow!
I'm afraid.
It's okay. I'm getting my rescue tube.
Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, while we're having a slight pause in the action here, I guess it's an opportunity to explain a few things. At a very young age, I became well aware of the fact that a superhero was a lifestyle that I wanted to somehow emulate. So I made a choice at that time to pick my favorite superhero, and I sort of adorned the lower part of my body with the insignia that we closely affiliate with one superhero, and I must say at this time, the best superhero. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Batman.